Have you ever heard of the great eternal bosom of warm love? No? Well, that was a title given to a dictator in North Korea. Want to know who it is? So stay tuned to the video to discover this and other ridiculous titles given to nobility throughout history. Over the centuries, titles of nobility have been symbols of status, power, and prestige. However, not all titles are grand or imposing. Some are just ridiculous. In this video, we'll explore some of the most unusual and extravagant titles of nobility that have ever existed in history. Mary of Teck, Serene Highness. Mary of Teck, also known as Princess Mary of Teck, was an important figure in the history of the British royalty, particularly as the consort of King George V of the United Kingdom. Mary of Teck was a respected and beloved figure in her role as queen consort. She was known for her composure, dignity, and discretion, and she was often referred to as serene due to her calm and composed demeanor in public. The reference to her serenity may also be related to her ability to cope with personal adversity. She faced the death of two of her husbands. Before becoming Queen of the United Kingdom, she was engaged to Prince Albert Victor, Duke of Clarence and Avondale, who died prematurely. After this tragedy, she married Albert's brother, George, Duke of York, who later became King George V. Mary's ability to face these personal losses with composure and without notable complaints may have contributed to the perception of her serenity. She devoted herself to her royal duties, charity work, and public service, earning the esteem of the British people and beyond. Louis II, the Stammerer. Louis II, known as the Stammerer, was a king of France who ruled from 877 to 879. He was the son of Louis I, the Pious, and the grandson of Charlemagne. His nickname, the Stammerer, refers to a stammer he had, which was mentioned in various historical sources of that time. Louis II ascended to the throne of East Francia, one of the kingdoms created after the division of the Carolingian Empire, after the death of his father, Louis I. He ruled for only 2 years and died prematurely in 879 at the age of 18. Due to his youth and fragile health, he didn't have much time to leave a significant legacy during his reign. Although Louis II, the Stammerer, was a short-reigning monarch with few known details about his accomplishments, his nickname persisted in history as one of the ways to refer to him. Ethelred, the Unready. Ethelred, also known as Ethelred II, was a king of England who ruled in 2 distinct periods, from 978 to 1013, and from 1014 to 1016. He is remembered in history with the title, the Unready, or the Ill-Advised. The nickname the Unready was given to Ethelred due to his inability to deal with the constant Viking invasions and his problematic management of the kingdom during times of conflict. Throughout his reign, England faced repeated Viking attacks and invasions, causing instability and financial troubles in the realm. Ethelred was criticized for his lack of effectiveness in adequately responding to Viking threats and protecting the kingdom from invasions and plundering. His leadership and political decisions were also questioned, which contributed to his reputation as an unready and ill-advised king. Prince Philip, Lord of Her Majesty's Most Honorable Privy Council. To be more precise, His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Merioneth, Baron Greenwich, Royal Knight of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, Extra Knight of the Most Ancient and Most Noble Order of the Thistle, Member of the Order of Merit, Grand Master and First and Principal Knight, Grand Cross of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, Knight of the Order of Australia, Additional Member of the Order of New Zealand, Extra Companion of the Queen's Service Order, Chief Grand Companion of the Order of Logohu, Extraordinary Companion of the Order of Canada, Extraordinary Commander of the Order of Military Merit, Canadian Forces Decoration, Lord of Her Majesty's Most Honorable Privy Council, Privy Councillor of Her Majesty's Privy Council for Canada, Personal Aide-de-Camp to Her Majesty, Lord High Admiral of the United Kingdom. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, held a series of titles, honors, and decorations throughout his life. Prince Philip was married to Queen Elizabeth II for over 7 decades and played a significant role as a royal consort and supporter of the Queen in her duties as monarch. He had a remarkable career and unwavering dedication to public service, being recognized for his contributions in various fields, including military service, philanthropy, and the promotion of important causes. The long list of titles, decorations, and honors reflects the recognition of his achievements throughout his life and the important positions he held in various countries and organizations. Prince Philip passed away on April 9, 2021, leaving a remarkable legacy of service and dedication to the United Kingdom and the world. Frederick Poor Fred, Prince of Wales. Poor Fred, as he was often called. Frederick, Prince of Wales, who died before his father and thus never became king. Frederick, Prince of Wales, was born on February 1, 1707, and was the eldest son of King George II of Great Britain and his wife, Queen Caroline. As the heir to the throne, he was granted the title of Prince of Wales, a title traditionally given to the eldest son of the reigning monarch. Throughout his life, Frederick had a troubled relationship with his father and his grandmother. He was often kept away from the court and received a separate education from the rest of the royal family, which contributed to family tensions. Despite this, Frederick was popular among the British public, especially compared to his unpopular father. He was known for his patronage of the arts and his support for culture and literature. Frederick was also interested in political matters and sought to get involved in the country's affairs. Unfortunately, his life was cut short when he died at the age of 44 on March 31, 1751, before having the opportunity to ascend to the throne. His eldest son George succeeded his grandfather as king, becoming George III. Charles III, the Helper of the Cows. Charles III, the Cow's Helper, is an honorary title that was bestowed upon Charles III during his visit to Tanzania in 2012. The Maasai tribe, known for cattle herding, granted this name as a great honor. It is common for foreign leaders to receive titles or honors from local tribes and communities during official visits to foreign countries. These gestures are often a way to demonstrate respect, friendship, and appreciation for the foreign leader's visit and their contributions to the bilateral relationship between nations. Elizabeth II, Admiral of the Grand Navy of the state of Nebraska. The state of Nebraska has a tradition of bestowing unusual honorary titles, and Queen Elizabeth II is one of the personalities who received the honorary title of Admiral of the Great Navy of the state of Nebraska. Besides her, other notable figures, such as Bill Murray and Ann Landers, have also been bestowed with this title. The bestowal of the honorary title, Admiral of the Great Navy of the state of Nebraska, to Queen Elizabeth II was a symbolic and ceremonial gesture from the state of Nebraska to honor the British monarch for her achievements and as a form of recognition for her role as head of state and leader of a nation. Kim Jong-il, Eternal Bosom of Hot Love. Kim Jong-il had many nicknames, most of them developed by the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Kim Jong-il was the dictator of North Korea from 1994 to 2011. As the leader of the world's premier personality cult, Kim's name was never to be mentioned without official superlatives, and there were plenty. According to The Economist, Kim racked up over 1,200 different titles bestowed upon him, ranging from variations of Dear Leader, Great, Brilliant, Unique, etc. Here are some of the strangest, most ridiculous, and entirely invented titles that the beloved leader of North Korea gave himself during his lifetime. Dear Leader, the perfect embodiment of how a leader should appear. Ever victorious, iron-willed commander. Glorious general who descended from heaven. Great man, man of action. Great son of the 21st century. Guarantee of the homeland's unification. Guiding star of the 21st century. Invincible and ever-triumphant general. Great teacher of the revolution. Bright star of Mount Pektu, son of the communist future, supreme being, supreme leader of the nation, symbol of the homeland's reunification, great son of life, world leader of the 21st century, and of course, eternal bosom of hot love. From his early steps in North Korean royalty to his leadership in his final days, Kim continued to accumulate honorifics, titles, and designations. Some were given by state media, others by government organizations enslaved to the dear leader, and some were akin to being essentially the god of his own religion. Even after his passing, the accumulation of titles continued, with him being posthumously named Eternal General Secretary of the Party in 2012. The mentioned noble titles are just a few examples of how history can provide us with curious and entertaining moments. And you, which of these titles would you like to have? If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to receive more interesting content like this. If you have any questions or suggestions for topics you'd like to see covered here on the channel, leave your comment. and we will do our best to fulfill your requests. Thank you for watching and for being a part of our community. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel, and we'll see you soon. Until next time.